I'm ashamed of myself too. Don't worry. Goodies positioning in the sun, everybody. The name's Blue Fang. Welcome back to some more of the Hunger Games Simulator. Last time we did Doctor Who characters. This time we're doing Skibidi Toilet. Oh dear Lord, why? Why do I agree to such things sometimes? Why do I agree to such things sometimes? Anyway, let's review. Let's review who I'm rooting for. I'll go with the camera woman and Michael Jackson toilet. Let's proceed. As a tribute set on their podiums, the horn sounds. Speaker Man clutches a first aid kit. The Chad cameraman grabs a sword. Plunger Man spears normal TV man in the abdomen. Dark Speaker Man severely slices Juggernaut Astro Toilet with a sword. Dear Lord, I hate this episode already. Hugo Boss runs away from the cornucopia. Lucky Cameraman grabs a shielding on the cornucopia. UFO Astro Toilet runs away. TV Woman snatches a pair of size. Large Speaker Man runs away. Speaker Woman retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Jeffrey and the cameraman fight for a bag. Jeffrey gives up and retreats. Buzzsaw, Skibidi Toilet, and Speaker Strider run away. Camera one and the Skibidi Toilet take a spear and a sickle respectively from inside the cornucopia. The DJ Toilet grabs a backpack full of camping equipment. Michael Jackson grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Jimmy runs away. The large cameraman snatches a pair of size, and the large TV stabs the camera strider while his back is turned. Large Speaker Man discovers a river. The Michael Jackson and Plunger Man work together for the day. Hugo Boss, Buzzsaw, Chad's, and the Skibidi Toilet and the Lucky Cameraman hunt for the tributes. I freaking hate all these names. They're so dumb. Why did I take this one? Why did I accept it? Why? Jimmy Toilet 5.0 attacks TV Woman, but she manages to escape. Dark Speaker Man questions his sanity. The cameraman thinks about home. Speaker Woman receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Speaker Strider begs for large TV Man to kill him. He refuses, keeping Speaker Strider alive. Speaker Man kills UFO Astro Toilet with a sickle. Jeffrey goes hunting. Camera Woman receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Large Cameraman's trap kills the DJ. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. The normal TV man, the Juggernaut Astro Toilet, the Camera Strider, the UFO Astro Toilet, and the DJ Skibidi Toilet. I hate this. District 10 is out with 5 deaths. We've went from 24 survivors to 19. Can an event come in and kill all these people? Please? Large Cameraman and TV Man hunt hands, and Large TV Man. Plunger Man destroys Dark Speaker Man supplies that he is asleep. Large Speaker Man thinks about home. Speaker Strider receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Jimmy Toilet and Michael Jackson Toilet sleep in shifts. Jeffrey dies from thirst. Lucky Cameraman looks at the night sky. TV Woman and Skibidi Toilet tell stories about themselves to each other. Chad Cameraman receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Speaker Woman defeats Speaker Man in a fight but spares his life. Feminism wins. Cameraman stays awake all night. The Buzzsaw sees a fire but stays hidden. Hugo Boss attempts to start fire but is unsuccessful, and Camera Woman attempts to start fire but is unsuccessful. So what fire did you see? Plunger Man and Chad Cameraman hunt for the tributes. Large Speaker Man, Speaker Woman, and Large TV Man get into a fight. Large Speaker Man triumphantly kills them both. Large Cameraman attacks Speaker Man, but he manages to escape. Hugo Boss practices archery. Camera One receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Skibidi Toilet and Jimmy Toilet 5.0 threaten a double suicide. It succeeds and they're dead. Lucky Cameraman tries to through the entire day. The Dark Speaker Man receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. TV Woman receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Speaker Strider receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. And the Cameraman hunts for the tributes. 5 more cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Jeffrey from District 11, the Speaker Woman from District 5, the Large TV Man from District 9, the Skibidi Toilet from District 1, and Jimmy Toilet 5.0 from District 4. So with that, districts 1, 4, and 10 are out, and we've gone from 19 survivors to 14 survivors. Eventually, someone's gonna win. Large Speaker Man, Plunger Man, and Speaker Man discuss the games that might happen in the morning. Karen Man starts a fire. Dark Speaker Man passes out from exhaustion. Hugo Boss tries to treat his infection. TV Woman and Buzzsaw Skibidi Toilet run into each other inside Truce for the Night. I fucking hate these names. Lucky Cameraman forces the speaker kill Speaker Strider with his own weapon. Camera 1 forces Michael Jackson Toilet to kill Chad, Cameraman, or Large Cameraman. He refuses to kill, so Camera Woman kills him instead. So one of my picks killed one of my picks. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I don't want one of my 2 champion picks to be from this episode. And I already used one with Captain Gut. I don't know. Depending on the rest of the episodes, I might hope to not get another one so it can be Seiko Ayase. But who knows. Maybe I'll find one that I like. The Buzzsaw Skibidi Toilet receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Hugo Boss discovers a cave. A large Speaker Man fishes. Speaker Man attacks TV Woman, but she manages to escape. Cameraman diverts Camera Woman's attention and runs away. Chad Cameraman questions insanity. Lucky Cameraman injures himself. Dark Speaker Man and Large Cameraman hunt for the tributes, and Plunger Man unknowingly eats toxic berries. Only 3 cannon shots this time, with the Speaker Strider from District 8, the Michael Jackson Toilet from District 11, and Plunger Man from District 3. Districts 1, 4, 8, 10, and 11 are completely out, and we've gone from 14 survivors to 11. Let's pick up the death count. Dark Speaker Man strangles Large Speaker Man with a rope. Alright, good. This is picking it up. Hugo Boss attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. Good. Camera Woman, Chad Cameraman, Lucky Cameraman, and Buzzsaw Skibidi Toilet sleep in shifts. Cameraman tends the TV Woman's wounds. Speaker Man attempts to start fire but is unsuccessful. Large Cameraman cries himself to sleep. The cornucopia is replenished with food supplies, summons, and memoirs and tributes families. Dark Speaker Man decides not to go to the feast. Camera Woman repeatedly stabs Buzzsaw Skibidi Toilet to death with sighs. Chad Cameraman, Large Cameraman, and Speaker Man get into a fight. Chad Cameraman triumphantly kills them both. Thank you. Cameraman, TV Woman, and Lucky Cameraman all decide not to go. Camera Woman discovers a cave. Lucky Cameraman defeats Chad Cameraman in a fight but spares his life. TV Woman sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Cameraman diverts Dark Speaker Man's attention and runs away. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Large Speaker Man from District 7, Hugo Boss from District 12, Buzzsaw Skibidi Toilet from District 12, Large Cameraman from District 2, and Speaker Man from District 7. With that, Districts 1, 4, 8, 10, and 11 and 12 are out, and we've gone from 11 survivors to 6. The top quarter of the cast, the top row. Let's proceed. TV Woman poisons Dark Cameraman's Speaker Man's drink but mistakes it for her own and dies. Camera Woman receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Chad Cameraman and Cameraman huddle for warmth. Lucky Cameraman loses sight of where he is. Cameraman dies from hunger. Chad Cameraman, Lucky Cameraman, Camera Woman, and Dark Speaker Man hunt for other tributes. Only 2 cannon shots, TV Woman from District 6 and Cameraman from District 2. So Districts 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12 are completely out. We've gone from 6 survivors to 4. Let's keep going. Camera Woman tends to her wounds. Dark Speaker Man and Lucky Cameraman hold hands. Chad Cameraman receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Lucky Cameraman camouflages himself in the bushes. Camera Woman overhears Chad Cameraman and Dark Speaker Man talking in the distance. No cannon shots. Chad Cameraman screams for help. Dark Speaker Man thinks about home. Lucky Cameraman goes to sleep and Camera Woman starts a fire. Chad Cameraman questions his sanity. Camera One receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Lucky Cameraman fishes. Dark Speaker Man searches for firewood. Alright, let's pick up the death count. That's too many no deaths in a row. Chad Cameraman receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Lucky Cameraman is awoken by nightmares. Camera Woman decapitates Dark Speaker Man with a sword. Okay, good. There is a death. There is a death. Chad cameraman sprains his ankle running away from Lucky cameraman. Camera woman thinks about home. One cannon shot. It's Dark Speaker Man from District 3. So Districts 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12 are out. From 4 survivors to 3. Let's end this. Camera woman looks at the night sky. Lucky cameraman destroys Chad cameraman supplies while he's asleep. Lucky cameraman falls into a pit and dies. Chad cameraman severely slices camera woman but puts her out of her misery. We have a winner. It's Chad cameraman. I have officially learned more about this franchise than I care to know from the doing of this episode. But with that, we need to proceed to the results. And placements: in 24th, Normal TV Man; in 23rd, Juggernaut Astro Toilet; in 22nd, Camera Strider; in 21st, UFO Astro Toilet; in 20th, DJ Skibidi Toilet; in 19th, Jeffrey; in 18th, Speaker Woman; in 17th, with 1 kill, Large TV Man; in 16th, the original Skibidi Toilet; in 15th, Jimmy Toilet 5.0; in 14th, Speaker Strider; in 13th, Michael Jackson Toilet; in 12th, with 1 kill, Plunger Man; in 11th, with 2 kills, Large Speaker Man; in 10th, Hugo Boss; in 9th, Buzzsaw Skibidi Toilet; in 8th, with 1 kill, Large Cameraman; in 7th, with 1 kill, Speaker Man; in 6th, TV Woman; in 5th, our farthest going pacifist is Cameraman; in 4th, with 2 kills, is Dark Speaker Man; in 3rd, with 1 kill, is Lucky Cameraman; in 2nd, with 3 kills, is Camera Woman; and the winner with 3 kills is Chad Cameraman. Longer than average, because average is 7. And district placements: in 12th, 10, in 11th, 1, in 10th, 4, in 9th, 8, in 8th, 11, in 7th, 12, in 6th, 7. Wow, you had to throw in that brain rot too. 5th, 12, in 4th, 3, in 3rd, 9, and in 2nd, 5, and in 1st, 6. There you have it. That will conclude today's episode and this week's Hunger Games. Thank Adam Snyder if you want to. And the next episode we'll be doing is the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade. A bit more awkward, but significantly less brain rotted. I approve. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.